This is Tone from the 757 spin number the truth with another follow-up video. And if you heard the news today, the Pelicans head coach Alvin Gentry just got fired. It's a sad news, especially in this environment that somebody like him is losing his job. I definitely wish he would have had a little bit more time. He had a rough stretch, having Anthony Davis and while he was a head coach, you definitely seen him as a good head coach when Anthony Davis was healthy, but the Pelicans, they had a rough year, especially these rough 5 years. Never had a healthy Anthony Davis really for all these 5 seasons, except like one time. Zion never really fully healthy. They struggled, It was just a rough patch for Alvin Gentry, but the head coach takes the blame for it mostly. And I thought during the NBA restart, it didn't really help him solidify his position in the organization. And, he had to take the blame for it. And I think it was time or they thought it was time for Alvin Gentry to move on. During the season, the Pelicans were terrible in the turnovers. Their defense was lacking during the whole season. I think that's what killed them the most. Turnovers and lack of defense, and they didn't play hard through all four quarters. And I don't know if that's all on Alvin Gentry, but I think of terms of coaching, you got to put the blame on somebody. And during the last couple of games during the NBA restart, the players just came out flat. And I just think I guess the organization felt like it was time to move on. And I was thinking, who's going to be the next head coach for the Pelicans? But I think well, the couple of candidates that people have been talking about is Jason Kidd, Tyron Lue, Jaquan Jaquez, excuse me if I didn't pronounce his name right, and Kenny Atkinson. I think, to be honest with you, I would love somebody like a Mark Jackson to come in and help develop the players. I think Jaquez would have been a definitely a great addition. But but if I had to have my top choice, I would love for somebody like a Kenny Atkinson. I thought Kenny Atkinson did a great job in Brooklyn, a very great job in Brooklyn, man. Especially developing those young players in Brooklyn. It was just felt like honestly, that was the best thing the organization done, especially all that talent they gave away that the Brooklyn did with that terrible Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett trade that they did. Kenny Atkinson helped stabilize that organization. I think that would be a great pickup for somebody like the New Orleans Pelicans. But if it ain't Kenny Atkinson, I would love somebody like a Mark Jackson to really give a chance to coach again. I think he could whisper the ear into somebody like Alonzo Ball and get somebody like Zion Williamson. I think the biggest future for somebody like the Pelicans is to get a coach to help stabilize that young nucleus that they have. And of course, they want to bring back Brandon Ingram. I think bring back a healthy Zion Williamson I pray for somebody like him that can get himself in better shape. I think he desperately needs that right now. I think for him and his body, he needs to lose 30 pounds. I think they need a coach that can spit that truth to that kid, man. And hopefully we can see a healthy and a better version of Zion, a Duke version of Zion. Get him in a better shape like that. And I think somebody like the Pelicans, man, I just think they need to bring in the right head coach. I think they have a great nucleus with Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart. You got Lonzo Ball, you got Zion Williams, of course, Alexander Walker. Um, they just have a great, Jackson Hayes. They have a great nucleus, and they're gonna be in the lottery again. So you don't know what you're really gonna get, but it's definitely gonna be a promising future. Um, but one thing about the Pelicans, man, I just think they need to get the head coach right. Their time is ticking with Zion. Time is definitely ticking for them. And getting the right head coach is definitely going to be a key factor. I can see them in the playoffs next year or competing for a playoff spot in the competitive Western Conference, but it all comes down to coaching. They have the GM right. They have the players. Now it's time to find the coach and to match the system. So So let me know your thoughts, your comments. Like, subscribe if you like the video. Tune out.